Good morning, Odell Dragons, and welcome to your WROP News. Today is Wednesday, February 5th, 2020. It is day 1 of Week A, which is Makerspace rotation. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Your weather for today is a high of 66 degrees with an 80% chance of rain. The wind will be between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Overnight tonight, it's going to only be 62 with a 90% chance of rain. Your lunch menu for today is orange chicken with rice, chicken sandwiches, glazed carrots, steamed broccoli, Good Fortune's ice, and fresh fruit. Have a great lunch. We are continuing to learn about Black History Month in the news all this month. Today's videos are about Jesse Owens from Miss Flowers' class, Colin Powell from Miss Hunter's class, and Ruby Bridges from Miss Watson's class.
He was an awesome runner. He was on a track team. He broke world records. He was in the 1936 Olympics. He won 4 gold medals. He gave speeches to young people. He got to visit the president. Our famous African American is Colin Powell. He was born April 5th, 1937 in New York City. General Powell was awarded the Purple Heart for bravery in the Vietnam War. He was a 4-star general in the Army. General Powell retired after 35 years in the Army. He was our first African American Secretary of State. He traveled to schools now to talk about working hard. This month we are celebrating a very special person named Ruby Bridges. Ruby Bridges grew up many years ago. Things were very different when she was a little girl. Boys and girls had to go to different schools just because their skin colors were different.
Martin Luther King helped change the rules, and Ruby was allowed to go to any school.
But some people didn't want Ruby at their school because of her skin color.
They held up signs as she walked into school that said mean things to her.
No, Ruby, no! No, Ruby, no! No, Ruby, no! The president has special officer to protect her. They walked with Ruby into the school each day to keep her safe. Go back! Go back! When Ruby Bridges got to her classroom, she was the only one because other people didn't want to be in class with her. Ruby had a teacher named Miss Henry. Miss Henry was very nice to Ruby and helped her learn. Because Ruby was so brave every day and never gave up, other kids started going to school with Ruby. Now we can all go to school together. Thank you for being brave, Ruby.
It's time to pick a Tuesday Trivia winner. This week's question was seeing how well you've been paying attention to the news. We learned about 3 people already for Black History Month. We've learned about Coretta Scott King, Katherine Johnson, and Louis Armstrong. So if you wrote down any of those people, your name is in here and you can be a winner today. All right, let's pick one out. All right. Congratulations, Miss Winebach's class. They wrote down Louis Armstrong. Good job, guys. And good luck to everyone else on next week's Tuesday Trivia. Let's check in with our school counselors for National School Counseling Week.
Morning, this is Miss Payne.
And I'm Miss Hughes.
And this week we're celebrating National School Counseling Week. Did you know that your attitude can help you take on the challenges and obstacles you face in your daily life?
We all know people who are grumpy or negative or ungrateful. They find it easier to complain about their obstacles than to work through them. But as Michael Jordan once said, obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, and work around it. Babe Ruth, one of our greatest baseball players ever, had a similar attitude. Every strike, he said, brings me closer to the next home run, and he hit 714 home runs, a record that stood for almost 40 years.
Take a moment to think about your attitude. Do you approach things positively or negatively? Do you reach out to others for support? Reach out to us. We're here to help. Have a wonderful Wednesday.
We love counselors!
And lastly, don't forget the Kids Heart Challenge is still going on, and we are raising money for the American Heart Association. So remember, you can donate money online. You can find those directions on our Odell website or on the paper that went home from Coach Kirk. Coach Kirk does all of her prizes on Friday, so we look forward to seeing all the wonderful donations we can get to support the American Heart Association and be heart heroes.